Hi guys, it's the Macintosh Guide and we're going to be back with a new video. Now this is going to be a quick one, so it's not going to be anything long I hope, but it is my journey to be installing iOS 27 Beta 1 on my iPhone. Now this is not my iPhone 17 Pro Max, this is actually my iPhone 16 Pro Max. However, I wanted to test install on this device as this is my backup device that I can use for doing beta testing, etc. So it just made sense for me to use this device. So guys, join me in my journey and let's see how it goes. Now, the iPhone 16 Pro Max is not going to be the only device I'm going to be updating it to the beta. We are also going to be updating an Apple Watch Ultra 2. It's a shame that Apple have dropped support for the Ultra 1. I don't have my Ultra 1 anymore, but it was a legendary device. So a bit of a shame that Apple did that, but hey, it makes sense in their perspective. It just doesn't make sense in our perspective as consumers. So let's get into the iPhone. So let me just quickly unlock the iPhone. And the way it works, you go into settings, you go all the way to general, you go into software update, and you give it a second, and then what should happen is it will pull up another toggle for us. And it's that quick and simple now. You don't need to swing different directions now. It is very quick, very easy to do. And we're just waiting on the phone for checking for update. It's taking its good time. And the only way we can update the watch to watchOS 27 is by updating the iPhone first. So as you can see right here, we're getting the option, more details. We see 26.5. What should happen is we should get an option to install updates on this iPhone. And we'll give it a second. We might just have to restart the iPhone, so just bear with me guys. There you go, beta updates right here. So we click on that and we see it right there. We have iOS 26 public beta, developer beta, and we have the iOS 27 developer beta. So we just tap on that, wait until it check marks, which it has here. And there you go, iOS 27 beta. And all we have to do is click on update now. And we enter our code. And then we'll probably have to read some T's and C's. Yep, we agree. Agree. And all we now just have to do is just wait. And that's all it is. We just have to now wait for the software to update on this iPhone. And then we can come back and see what iOS 27 looks like. Now, while this is going, I have installed macOS 27. And my God, it is a really good update. I am very excited. It is basically Snow Leopard in 2026. If you guys don't know, Mac OS X Snow Leopard, which was 10.6, I believe, was one of the best operating systems that Apple released. It was a really stable update. It was probably one of the most bug-free updates out there. There was also Lion and Mountain Lion as well. Mountain Lion was another good update as well. I didn't see too many bugs with that. And Mavericks was obviously just a complete OS that everybody loves. So it's going to be quite interesting with how macOS 27 is going. They're obviously trying to bring the Siri AI stuff all into the picture, which makes complete sense why Apple would want to go that way. But you know, we've realized there's a bit of a trend going on. Google started it off with Gemini being the most integrated assistant out there. Now we're seeing Apple doing the same. The keynote was focused all on Siri AI and Siri based features and not much major changes. You know, there's a few UI tweaks, but that's pretty much it. And Gemini was the same. There's not much hardware acceleration happening. However, we have noticed that some of the key things that Apple have done is the numbers that they're touting is 70% in terms of better speeds for the phone, 80% better AirDrop, and plenty more, of course, coming in. So yeah, let's let it update and we shall come back to it. So as you can see, the phone has now restarted and it is now starting the process to update. So once it's done, we shall be able to see what iOS 27 looks like. Now, one of the things I just want to quickly run a disclaimer on, some things are not compatible with the iPhone 16 Pro Max, and that one major thing is custom Siri voices. And the reason I see this as not being a big problem is if you want a custom Siri voice, you need to have a iPhone or iPad which is running, which has 12 gigs of RAM or more. The 16 Pro Max does not have that. It has 8 gigs, I believe. So only the iPhone 17 Pros have that RAM. So yeah, that's the only downside. However, everything else with Siri works absolutely fine. So here we have it. We've got the infamous hello screen. Let's swipe up and let's just enter our password. And there you go. Your iPhone has been updated to iOS 27. Press continue, press agree. Stolen device protection, press continue. And you can already tell there's a bit of a difference. I think the battery icon has changed slightly. Yes, it has. It's matching the new macOS 27 setup later for the credit cards. Image playground. We just press next. Continue, reframe or expand your shot. And then this is the liquid glass transparency. So this would make it completely, but I'm happy with where it is for the time being. Press continue. And there we have it. We press get started and allow. And there you go. This is Watch OS 27. Now, you can tell that it looks quite different. It's much faster. Much faster. Closing apps, opening apps. If I opened up App Store, it's tremendously faster compared to how it used to be. So I can already tell it's a much more stable OS. If I swipe down, yeah, it's much more. And you can see some of the icons have changed, like FaceTime's changed. All of the applications have had tweaks done to it. And it just looks much better and just works much better as well. And then we just want to use that for the time being. And yeah, guys, this is our journey of installing iOS. Now let's have a look at watchOS. So general, software updates, and the process should be the same. So it sees 26.25 right there. Let's go back into software updates. It should, there you go, beta updates 27. And we should see the watchOS beta show up. And there you go. Click on download and install. Enter our PIN. We click agree. And there you go. It's going right out. Now, if we swipe from the top right, it still looks great. Like I genuinely think there's a difference. I don't think the camera's going to do any justice to it. And also, with the pixel not focusing properly, it looks better. It looks different. It definitely looks different. It feels much quicker than it did. Now, battery life I can't comment until, yeah, it's been a couple of days. There's obviously a lot of indexing that it needs to do, so battery life should be horrible for the time being. But it just feels different. And if we go into settings, Siri, and it says that we've joined the waiting list, so we'll see what happens. We'll be notified, but hopefully that's quite soon.
Could you try again?
And that's my Siri going off on the back, which is quite funny. But yeah, it's definitely more faster. Like, it feels much more fluid. There doesn't seem to be any delays. Yeah, it's definitely, there is a speed bump that's happened.